flip. Watch how I whip. I'm in the whip. I'm in the wrist. I never switch.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides. FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, I-7. 54 Mike. Too low, Cupcake. Hey, one set.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch 54. Here we go. You go, Mike. You got tight right there. Check 30. Mike's 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Undercrush.
Throwing again. Rodgers looking long for his tight end read. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. So don't say nothing. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. Hey, Charlie. 54. Hey, let's get in that hole.
And again, it's Rodgers. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have. Back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 61, matchbox, right. Go.
On 1st and 10, Sanders. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go one more.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Check 26, check 26. Check, crunch, hard. Back, defense.
Now Sanders on 3rd and 2. And he's got Moncrief. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers
Check three. Go out.
To throw is Sanders on 1st down. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Check 25. Look at me. Go.
2nd and 5. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 34-yard line.
Alert 3.
On 1st down, Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Sanders now to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Ready.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, Hayward. Now. Go. Slam. Topper. 25. Check 25. Get it.
Now Howard. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Rush in. Check 24. Check 3. Right. Box it. Over. Flip it down.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. Washington. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
when he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Evans. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
24 is the mic. Go.
Here's Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. Open man is Switzer, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 7.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's set a tone. Who's off horses? Kill.
Sanders off the play fake. And this is caught. It's Bryant. And it's a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Martavis Bryant, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, D! Hey, 88. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike, 54. Watch the pass. 54 is Mike. Jump out! 54.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Rattler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Out, 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 out.
On first down, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to bring up that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Shift! Watch the shift! Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Right there. He's creeping. Slam.
Now it's Gurley. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only
prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Check. 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 Kill. 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 Inside. Whip. Whip. All right. Watch the whip.
Now Gurley. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Rip left. Rip left. 26. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Get that quarterback at all costs. Hey, watch. Hey, exit. Check right 54. Hey, check 26. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Now Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
We're following the made field goal for 3. Hopkins now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, it's Evans. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down, Evans. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Sanders throwing on 1st down. He finds his target. It's Evans. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Smiley, 64, read. Check 52, on twist,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Hey, go. Yeah.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this. Conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Hey, one set. 5, 54. Here we go, here we go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Chark, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Evans. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Evans into the secondary again. Past the 20, 10. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Pruitt. As time expires in the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point put through by Boswell. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Now a give, right side. It's Evans, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Go.
On first down, they run with Howard. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The Redskins' 46-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. They go with Howard again. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at about the Redskins' 40-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to...
But I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5.
The Redskins take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Throwing is Rodgers. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the screen. Go over here. Pick the edge.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the curl. Check. Hey, flag. Switch.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
158! Right now, you got 58. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check. Yeah, Liz. Tighten up. Right. Tighten up. Check. Check 9. Watch the twist.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check 50.
They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Evans. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Here's Sanders, operating from the gun. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Take it at the 37, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. The Broncos, they're continuing to pour it on. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
Joker. Check the hot read. Check. Fresno.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Mike's 54. All right, see, bang. Throw me. Mike's 5'4". You can't block me. You can't block 6'6". Pull it high. Deuce.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, here I come. Hey, 88. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go, go. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Here's Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Switch.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, wahoo!
To throw on third down. Rodgers. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check 37. 26. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. Hey, high 7. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Showing it. Showing it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. On first down, it's Evans. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Evans. 27 yards there, a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Got it. Exit, exit. 36, 36. Hey, Jet. Dude.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On the toss play, Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the edge. Let's go. Let's hit it.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now Rodgers, and it's complete to Martin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, Charlie. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. Big signature.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way down. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Washington. 40.
Could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Wide, get wide. Check 4, check side. You go take.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. Watch tight. Tight end right. Watch tight.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 26, check 26. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Snap.
On 4th down, Sanders. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's see what you got.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Again they run with Gurley. And And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Again, he finds an opening, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the interception by the Redskins deed leads to a touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
And a loose football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he cuts right sideline and some room to go.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But